Hi friends, I'm Nikki Robs and I want to personally welcome you to the Anointed Alignment. First, thank you for being here. Whether someone shared this video with you or you stumbled across this channel by accident, I don't believe you're here by chance. I believe God has a way of positioning people exactly where they need to be. People often ask me, why the name The Anointed Alignment? The answer is actually very simple. I believe so many of us are exhausted, not because we're incapable, but because we're living out of alignment. We're chasing success, trying to fix our health, building careers, serving families, trying to be everything for everyone. Yet somewhere along the way, we lose sight of the one who gives us or gives it all purpose. God never asked us to carry the weight of becoming someone impressive because that gets heavy. He simply asks us to stay close enough to Him that He can direct our next step. One of the greatest lessons God has ever taught me actually came from the softball field. In softball, there's a player called the cutoff. The cutoff player's job isn't to chase the ball, it's not to stand still, but it's to move into position. The cutoff trusts the coach. They anticipate what's coming and gets where they need to be before the play unfolds. That picture has become one of the greatest spiritual illustrations in my own life because that's exactly what God asks of us. He doesn't ask us to control every outcome. We try to. He asks us to stay in position. Sometimes He calls us to move. Sometimes He calls us to wait, which is the hardest. Sometimes He asks us to let go of something we've loved because He's preparing us for something even greater. Alignment isn't about perfection. It's about being positioned where God can use you. As I've walked through different seasons, I've realized that whether I was standing in a classroom, coaching on a softball field, encouraging women in their health journeys, or writing books, my assignment was always the same: to help bring hearts closer to Jesus. That's the heartbeat behind Anointed Alignment. This ministry isn't about having it all together. It's about learning to trust God with every part of our lives: our faith, our health, our families, our purpose, our leadership, our calling. Because when those areas align with Him, transformation naturally follows. So, what can you expect from this channel? Well, we'll open up God's Word together. We'll talk about health, both biblically and practical perspective. We'll encourage women who feel overwhelmed. We'll equip athletes to compete with character and purpose. We'll encourage teachers and leaders. I'll share lessons God continues to teach me, and I pray every video points you back to Jesus, not to me. My hope is that when you leave this channel, you won't simply feel motivated. You'll feel encouraged to take one more step of obedience, one more step of faith, one more step toward the life God has uniquely designed for you. If that's something you're looking for, I'd love for you to subscribe and become a part of this community. Leave a comment below and introduce yourself. Tell me where you're watching from and share one area of life where you're asking God to bring greater alignment for you. I'd love to pray for you and walk alongside you on this journey. Thank you for being here and listening to me. Remember, alignment isn't about perfection, it's about position. So stay aligned, stay faithful, and I'll see you in the next video.